Hello friends, in this context I would like to explain two very important points. The first one is, what are the basic qualities of a professional programmer? The second one is, you may be just a beginner. In order to become a proficient programmer right now, which steps you have to follow? The two things I will explain to you. Then you must understand this as a career oriented study. I am not presenting you as a college oriented study. College oriented studies are different. This is a career oriented study. You must learn and master concepts. Thereafter, you have to perform corresponding applications and transform your conceptual understanding into programming skills. That is the objective of this study. That's why from the beginning, this is the day one, you must learn what are the formal steps to evolve as a professional programmer gradually, or otherwise travel toward the direction of professionalism. The first one is, what are the basic capabilities of a professional programmer? Just simply, there are two steps. Every professional programmer, that means a programmer should become a professional programmer, he must have two capabilities. The first capability is, he must be in a position to develop all possible instructions to a computer in an efficient way. Actually, computer should be instructed. So, whoever can give instruction to a computer in the efficient manner in all possible situations, and then you will become a professional programmer. That is the first step. Second one is, he must use a right data structure in every programming need. Actually, as I told you in a previous concept, there are different types of data structures. Every data structure is suitable in a particular situation. There may be a number of alternatives, but the right one you have to choose. Just for example, once again, I give a simple briefing because you never have any abstraction over that. Suppose you have to store your percentage of marks. You got 72%. That percentage of marks, one data item. So, one variable is enough. This is enough. Then, next, you have 5 papers, a list of marks you have to store. Then, there are two options before you. 5 different variables, paper 1 marks, paper 2 marks, paper 3 marks, paper 4 marks, paper 5 marks. That is one way. Other way is to prepare a list. It is a one-dimensional array. Now, you see, actually, why you are not defining 5 variables? You know that integrity is missing, because you are treating it as a single list. My mark list is, you never use my mark list are. Understand? So, you know that this is one-dimensional array. Whatever may be the technical name, don't bother about it. I think you can understand that one dimension. You can find one dimension. It consists of 5 elements. Okay. Thereafter, one more. This is one type of data structure, holds a single data item. This another data structure, multiple items it can hold. The third one, actually you have 3 terms: quarterly, half yearly and annually. Then 3 terms, each term 5 papers. Then will you define 3 lists, 3 separate lists? No. Obviously, you say no. Now, what should be done? This is the way. Now what you want? What is the data structure suitable for that? Table. Table. Technically, it is called a two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional array. Next, this is of one student in a year for covering three terms. Suppose in a class 60 students are there. 60 students are there. So the corresponding teacher's responsibility is she or he has to prepare 60 tables. 60 tables, but not separate tables. How she prepares? She prepares like this. These are how many? These are 60 tables. This technically it is called 4-dimensional array. Now you see, with a simple example you are able to understand. Here 60 students, each student 15 papers, totally 900 data items. One crude alternative is 900 separate data items you have to prepare. Otherwise different alternatives are there, but these are not, all these are data structures only. In a particular situation these are apt, but in a teacher's point of view these three are not apt. She prefers 4-dimensional array. In an individual student aspect, 2-dimensional array table is required. Just for a term of papers, presenting a term of papers, 1-dimensional array is enough. To present percentage of marks of a student, one variable is enough, one data item. Understand? Now with reference to this example, you can understand why different data structures are required and why we have to choose the right data structure for a particular situation. That is the second capability. So every professional programmer should have two basic capabilities: giving efficient instructions in all possible situations. In all possible situations, they have to develop efficient instructions. Second one is they must select the right data structure in every programming need. These are general, you have to keep in mind. Your destination is this, you are traveling towards this destination. Now you are a beginner, you are a learner. Now what I have to do to reach this destination? Maybe your question. Then I will explain you 6 steps. 6 steps. First one is learn semantics and syntaxes. Actually, in the computer common sense I have explained to you. Actually, if you learn a human language, how you learn? First you learn the meanings of all words. Actually, if you take the dictionary of particular language, what it presents? It is an alphabetical order. It gives the meanings of each and every word. Thereafter, you learn grammar of the particular language and you compose the words strictly according to the grammar rules of that language. Then sentences are formed. Meaningful sentences are formed. In the programming language also, the analogy is same. So, you have to understand all the terms, whatever you are using in a program, their meaning and purpose. And thereafter, you learn syntax rules and compose them according to the syntax rules. Suppose you are writing like this. Here 3 elements are there. This is an identifier, this is an operator, this is a literal. 3 different elements. They have different meanings. Meanings is an identifier. This is an assignment operator. This is integer literal. They have their independent existence. By composing the 3, it has become a declaration statement in Python. Understand? So, first step is you must be thorough with semantics, meanings and purpose of every word what you are using in the program. Thereafter, syntax rules. Thereafter, how to write instructions. Now you learned both. Then you will be in a position to write instructions to a computer in a programming language. So you must learn. You must learn, and you have to meticulously learn everything. By that you can write efficient instructions. An instruction may be written in several ways, several alternative ways are there, but every time you have to choose the right composition and right instruction. That is an efficient instruction. At the same time, it should be readable. Whoever reads the instruction must understand very easily.